My name is Jeremy Bishop.
My name is Ron Sherman.
My name is Frank Mann.
My name is Justin Rader.
I am a home evaluator for the Wildlife Division.
And I'm a wildlife technician.
I am a wildlife service professional.
What I do is seal houses to prevent rodent entry, from top to bottom.
Typically, we get there, greet the customer at the door, find out if there's any particular areas of interest that they're wanting us to look at first. Usually, we'll start on the outside, sealing up any kind of entries, finishing up by setting traps and giving them their scheduled appointment times.
I'm a home evaluator, no doubt, but my main job is we deal with rodents. We make an evaluation of the home.
Figure out what's going on there, hopefully identify the pest, and then offer them a solution to solve that problem.
We're problem solvers.
A typical day for me,
I usually get here about 6:45, 7 o'clock, depending on traffic.
get my schedule, get my batteries charged up, make sure I have all my supplies for the job needed.
And then from there, we head out. So we do not make our own schedule. We got times to be at certain houses. So we just follow the schedule and do the work that we're told for the day. And when you're done, you go home.
Wildlife is a 24/7 job. There is no break in it. You may only work from 7 in the morning to 6 in the evening, but you've got rodents in cages. You got customers because we set traps at night. You've always got to be on call.
Mostly what we encounter are rats, occasional squirrels, sometimes raccoons, sometimes snakes, bees. We might get called to a house about squirrels. Well, it might end up being a raccoon in there. You never know.
So there are days you're in tight areas and you're dealing with something that is venomous or can bite you. And that's probably one of the toughest parts of the job is identifying what you're dealing with and then going in there and after it. We're in attics at 110 degrees. We're in crawl spaces that are cool. We're out there in freezing weather. We're kind of like the Postal Service. We're always out there.
The type of qualities you need for this job, like I said, is, you got to be reliable. You got to be able to do the work without somebody looking over you, making sure you're doing the work.
You got to be flexible. You got to be willing to learn and willing to work with anybody.
You've got to be self-motivated. There's nobody in that truck motivating you. You've got to get yourself self-motivated. You got to be very organized. You got to be a people person.
Be the best, try to be the best in every subject, really. I mean, we do, wildlife insulation, gutters, handyman, all that stuff. You've got to really try to be the best in every subject if you can be, so that there's no missed opportunities to sell multiple amounts of business.
The most rewarding part of my job, I'd have to say, is just knowing I solved somebody's problem. And that is probably the biggest thing. It's just putting quality back in that household that was turned upside down by a rodent. And that's probably the most gratifying thing I get is when somebody makes that call or calls the office and says, "Beyond the call, Ron came out today and we're happy campers with Errol and we would like to do other services." And that's kind of what we're all about.